Hello, welcome to Inner Growth. This is Wendy Rodriguez, and welcome to my healing journey. I am super excited to get started and to speak on a numerous amount of hard topics and share my self-reflection throughout all the adversity I've faced. My intention is to create a community of like-minded people that empower one another to know their greatness and to discover their true strength and identity in this world. I am so grateful to have all of you watching and hungry for change. Thank you for your time. And remember, being free is exactly who you are meant to be. Many blessings. Hi everyone, this is Inner Growth. Healing is a journey. I'm Wendy Rodriguez. And this is just a wrap up of all the inner child mumbo jumbo that I've been saying, okay? I like to cut up my videos so that people can sit and process with the thoughts that I just gave, and so that you literally stay present during the whole time. Like I said before, I encourage you to watch the videos in order so that you understand to the depth what's going on. I use this video for both inner growth and EMDR therapy to show you exactly how working through your traumas will honestly you'll become the better version of yourself, and you will then have self-compassion, which I have told you before is honestly, if not the first or the second top thing that you need to have in your life in order to have compassion for the world, in order to have happiness, in order to have balance and harmony in your life and fulfillment. So to kind of finish off with this, it's a couple of pictures, just visual aids that say, would you allow this to happen to your inner child? Would you allow all of these things? And what exactly are they mirroring? Would you be proud of them? Would you cheer them on their limiting beliefs? So this honestly gets you to understand that if you close your eyes, if that works for you, if you close your eyes and you imagine yourself as little whoever you are, and you see them, right, doing the things that you do now, punishing yourself, blaming yourself, calling yourself names, looking in the mirror, oh my gosh, like I'm too big, I'm too fat, I'm too this, I'm too that. Imagine telling that, just imagine yourself for 1 second, saying that to a 3 or 4 year old. Damn, you're so fat, look at your belly. You don't even have an ass. Like, what's going on with your face? Like, why do you have this? Why do you have that? Like, why do you fuck up all the time? Can you see that child having insecurities? Can you see that child crying their eyes out? Can you see that child angry? Can you see that child always wanting to work harder to make people like them and love them? Can you see the distorted image, how that child will grow up to feel like? So can you have compassion for all the shit that has been said to you? For how you've been molded to believe that the image that people think that you are? Are you ready to break free from all of those limiting beliefs? Are you able to break free and take care of your inner child? Whether or not anybody in this entire world takes care of you, you have the power to take care of yourself. Imagine yourself, who you are now as an adult, whatever age you are, taking care of 3, 4-year-old self. Would you give them a hug? Would you tell them everything's gonna be okay? Would you hold their hand and say, I will never let go, and I will be happy every time that I make you smile? You know, like, even the way you start talking to this person, you're a lot more like warm and loving, instead of talking to adult self and you're just so like, you should do this and this and this and this. Like, just listen to the dialogue of how you have when you talk to children, how you do anything for those kids to smile and to make them laugh and to help them when they cry, to help to pick them up when they fall. Like, why does it have to take you to be a tiny little child in order for you to feel compassion? You know? And I think that that's the process of healing also, is to get to a point where you understand you are a child, you are also an adult, you're also all these different 7 parts. And honestly, all of them are you. Is the ones, like, remember when I said We are all one soul having different experiences. So just imagine yourself being one body, having different parts of you feel different things. Having one body feel different emotions, having one body having different experiences. All simultaneously in the same time. And so have compassion for yourself. Know that you are capable of doing whatever it is that you want. Allow yourself to be who you are at the time that you're being, and don't be so hard on yourself. I, for one, need to hear that today. Don't be so hard on yourself, Wendy. Everything's gonna be okay. It truly, truly always is. The worst case scenario, usually, you can come up with the shittiest thing in your head. And real world reality, it's all good. Don't worry, be happy, right? So if you do want further information about this EMDR therapist, go ahead and contact me. Like I said, she's amazing. Know and have compassion for yourself. That some things you can't think your way out of. Because if you could, then you wouldn't feel so shitty about certain things, you know? But there is hope, and that's the blessing. That's the positive out of this, is that if you're willing and able, you'll find the time, you'll find the money, you'll find the resources. You will do anything. If you're truly, truly ready to change, and you're not, and you have more fear and not changing than more fear than staying the same, like you have to have a higher switch. I feel like a higher reason to want to change than to not. For me, I feared staying the same, as the videos before where I told you about limiting beliefs. I feared staying in that mindset for longer because of the result that would cause me. Rather than changing, the fear of changing, seeing what the fuck can happen. But by changing, you can create the version that you want to be, the people you surround yourself with, the environment that you have, the happiness that you see, the perspective that you have. It all starts with you. It really does. You want to make that change? You make it. Don't wait for shit to happen. You start, and then shit will happen. Does that make sense? So I hope you enjoyed all of this. EMDR is very true to my heart. I will stand by it. And I would love to have you guys as total friends once I become certified. I would love to help every single one of you further. It's gonna be, I'm so excited. It's gonna be such a blessing to learn all of this stuff, and oh my gosh, help so many people around the world that literally think that they're just like so dumb and they can't do it, and that they don't have, like, no, you can do it. It's possible. And as sad as shit as you are, if you're willing to feel just a little bit more pain, if you're willing to just live in that pain for maybe like 2 minutes, and that's as long as it takes, 2 minutes for your brain to process it, for the rest of your life being fulfilled and not triggered and just free, like free yourself from your mind. I know that sounds like a matrix like, I don't know, line or something, but just free. Guys, we're meant to be free. We cause the prisons in our own head. And so once you realize that you truly have that power to change, you don't have to wait for anybody. You don't have to wait for a doctor. You don't have to wait for a authority figure to tell you, hey, you're good enough. Hey, you can do it. Don't worry, the sky's the limit. Like, no! Dude, just fucking know that because you're born, because you're on this earth, you have the right to be the best version of yourself. You have the right to be who you are and love yourself fully. We are all love, just in different expressions of love. Remember, you are unconditionally loved, unconditionally valued, and unconditionally enough by just being you. And so it is. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for following. I love you all.